Everybody, and cheers to another Monday. Decided to hop on here today, y'all. Hope everybody is having a great day, a great start to the week. Let me know where y'all are tuning in from. But if you are new here, my name is Lane Levette. I pretty much hop on these lives multiple times a week talking about how to make money in the online space with done for you digital products, content creation, AI, lifestyle content, just recording your own life, whatever the case may be, y'all. If you are a person who wants to learn more about how to possibly get away from that 9 to 5, or maybe you just want to make additional streams of income, whatever the reason is, or maybe you see everybody making money online, well, this is the live for you. I pretty much talk about it here, how you can actually start doing this. And the great thing about digital marketing, y'all, you do not need to have experience to start, because when you do start, you're going to start with a program that's going to teach you everything you need to know. Most people that you see making money in this online space more than likely started with no experience and no tech background, no degree in marketing. You don't need any of that. So if you think like you need followers, or if you think you need a lot of followers, or you need to have some type of influence, some type of tech background, you really don't. You really truly don't, because majority of the people got in this space simply because they bought a done for you course or a done for you program that taught them the skills and then allowed them to either be an affiliate or resell the program. Just that simple, y'all. They didn't have to create nothing. They didn't build nothing from scratch. People go on like after they learn and start making money to possibly like create their own programs, own ebooks and all of that. But to get started and actually start making money, you don't need to do any of that. You want to work the smart way. And if you want to get started sooner, you don't want to have to go out and try to research all this information. Of course, it's out there because somebody had to find it, right? But it's basically somebody else already did the work and put all this information that you need into programs. All you have to do is invest in yourself, believe in yourself, purchase some type of program that's going to teach you, and then follow the steps to build skills and start making money in the online space. Hey, Niche, it's been a minute. I know. Where have you been? Because of work. Oh, work. Yep, I definitely get it. Look, that used to be me. So, I already know. I get it. I definitely get it. Hopefully, you've been doing good. But yes, y'all. So if you are new to my lives or just new to my channel in general, even if you're not, if you are somebody who wants to supplement your income, maybe you want to quit your job like I did, because y'all, I literally quit my job. I think it's been like 4 months, a little over 4 months now. It's crazy how time is flying though. But yeah, it's definitely been at least 4 months. But I literally started on this journey last year of April of 2024 as a total beginner in digital marketing. I just came across it online because I was looking for a way to make money, to get away from my job because I hated it. And I hate to use that term, but I hated it. And I came across digital marketing. That was like the main constant in what I was seeing online. Every time I would go try to look for ways to make income, digital marketing, digital products, content creation, like all of that kind of stuff kept coming up. So one day I eventually just bought a course from somebody, from a complete stranger on the internet. Of course, I had been watching her content related to her story. I bought the program, y'all. The course that I started with was UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. Y'all probably heard me talk about that course, but that's how I got in this space. I used that course to learn everything I needed to know. Everything that I do know, I learned from that course. And I was able to resell the course at the time for 100% profit. So that's what I did. I got in this, had no income, had no following because I started on a brand new page, y'all. So I had 0 followers at one point, no claims to income because I hadn't made any money yet. I was new. And all I did was document my journey, posting content about my journey, why I started, what was the reason I wanted to do this. And then I started posting educational content about what I was learning from the course. Eventually, I was able to build my following, and I think I made my first sale with less than 300 followers. So that's kind of how it started. And now here I am a year later, y'all. I've made multiple 5 figures, almost 6 figures, and quit my 9 to 5 simply because I bought a program to teach me and it gave me the rights to resell. That's it. So now I kind of do these lives and talk about it, but y'all, I give y'all different options, y'all, different ways y'all can start that don't actually cost y'all a lot. Now I'm actually using AI, which has made it even easier because if you don't know, you can do this faceless, y'all. So there's a lot of faceless creators out here, meaning they don't show their face. They just use random videos from content banks or from Canva, from free sites where you can just download a random video, and they never show their face, and they're just as successful. So don't think they're not. A lot of the faceless creators are doing just as well as people who are face forward. But now, since AI is on the scene, now if you want to be faceless and maybe you don't want to show your face, or maybe you're face forward like me and you want to be face forward. For me, I've been face forward for a good little while now, and I started to get burnt out just from having to cut, record content, come up with B-roll, and just keep up. You know what I mean? And remain consistent. So now that AI is on the scene, y'all, I've been able to just build my AI twin that looks similar to me. And when I don't want to pick up the camera, I don't want to record content, I don't want to do my hair, I don't want to put on makeup. Everybody don't want to do that every day, right? I can just use my AI twin to make content. And the crazy part about that is you can be in any place you want to be, because it's up to you and how you want the scene to look. That has been a game changer because it's allowing me to be more consistent online. It's allowing me to be more consistent online, post not just 3 times a day, sometimes 4. And it's easier, y'all. You can literally plan out all your content, have an AI twin, and just not even had to have pick up a camera. It's that simple, but that's just optional. You don't have to do that. You can literally do B-roll like I did, like actually record yourself, or just use faceless content. The thing about that faceless content though, if you buy certain content banks, you're gonna start to see that everybody is using the same content. Not the same, but it looks familiar. Y'all, let me plug up directly because it's storming outside and I already know what time it is with this Wi-Fi. Hold on. This hopefully the Wi-Fi don't go out. But yeah, everybody's content starts to look alike with the faceless because they end up getting the same video sometimes. Now, if you can find unique videos, then that works. Or you can just use the AI stuff and make a twin, and your content will always look different because you're making it up, if that makes sense. So that's just a little bit about what I've been doing. So I'm just kind of on here seeing if y'all have any questions. The main program that I've been promoting lately, like I still stand by UBC. I still sell UBC. It's still the course that I tell y'all, if y'all new and y'all have the means to start with a big course like UBC, that's the way that I tell y'all to start. It's like a foundational course. It's basically that course that's teaching you branding, marketing, sales, and just all of that kind of stuff. It does not come with done for you products because it mainly focuses on the skills. So you want to think of it as, the same as getting a marketing degree, right? Same thing, except you're doing it in the online space. It is $499. So I get it. Some people can do it. Some people can swing it. Some people can't, right? There is payments available though. You can use payment plans. But if not, you can always start digital marketing with RBA, Royale Business Academy. Y'all hear me talk about that one a lot too. That one is a lot more affordable. It's just as good, y'all. The only difference is this one teaches you marketing, teaches you branding, and all of that. It doesn't go as in depth on like the skills, but it still teaches you what you need to know as a beginner. Plus, it gives you done for you products, which is a bonus, right? It gives you a bunch of ebooks that are already created in all different kinds of niches. It gives you ways that you can build different kinds of multiple streams of income, start other businesses. So it's super, super affordable. And that program is also able to be resold for 100% profit, y'all. So it's crazy. Like basically, y'all can get into programs, learn what you need to learn, and still make 100% profit off of the program itself or the ebooks that are inside. So it's basically an easier way to get in the game, basically. And that's RBA, y'all. That's RBA. But the whole point of this, y'all, if you want to make money online and you want to make more than you making at a 9 to 5, you literally have to just start. You got to start somewhere. Because if you don't, you're just gonna stay in the same position. And all it is, y'all, is just we're promoting, just like if you were selling physical products, it's the same thing. You would have to promote your business, right? If you were selling clothes, if you were selling shoes, hair, whatever, you still would have to promote your business if you're online, right? It's the same thing. We're just promoting digital products. And the way that you do that is by having videos, because there's no physical product that you can show. So the video is kind of like, I like to think of it like kind of as a placeholder, but it's all about the text that you put on the screen. And that's all it is. It's literally repetitive. All you're doing once you kind of get the point is coming up with creative ways to capture people's attention. That's it. And find a way to stand out and be authentic to yourself. And once you learn exactly what's happening, it's just a matter of posting content every day at this point. Like me, I know what digital marketing is. I get it now. I've been in it long enough. So basically, I just have to come up with ways to continue to capture people's attention through my reels that I post on Instagram and then my YouTube shorts. That's it. That's it. And if you do it good enough and you learn correctly, you actually give 100%, you have no choice but to make your first sale, because you can't go backwards, right? You study posting, study showing up, study getting better, study growing, changing your strategy, doing whatever you got to do. The next thing you know, months later, your whole life looks different because now you've been able to make 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month. Y'all, there's people that make 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a month. Not a year, a month, y'all. I know somebody who made $100,000 a month in 30 days, y'all. That's crazy. When I actually started this journey in April of 2024, I made 10K in May. My second month as a beginner, 5 figures in 1 month. So it can be done. I always tell y'all everybody's journey is going to look different because it just depends on you. Everybody not putting in the same effort. Everybody not on the same platform. Everybody not going live. Everybody not doing faceless. All those different factors make a difference on what's going to work for you versus what works for somebody else. And that's honestly how it works, y'all. That is honestly how it works. But RBA, y'all, is the one that I always tell y'all, if y'all knew y'all have never done digital marketing, y'all don't have a product and y'all want to start, I would recommend RBA simply because it's not going to cost you a lot and you still get access to the program. I usually market RBA, like I tell y'all all the time, for $225, but when I do my lives, I always make it $99. Sometimes I even go lower. It really just depends on how many people that I get are interested that's in my live. Sometimes I'll go a little lower, but you can actually join RBA for only $99. And that right there, I'm telling y'all, is a steal, because the amount of stuff that comes in RBA that you get access to is crazy. And for the amount, yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm going to share my screen just in case if I have anybody in here who hasn't seen it on the inside, because I always, always, always have somebody who doesn't say anything and they knew and they want to know what it looks like. So hopefully y'all can see my screen, but this is RBA. Like I said, it's a self-paced program hosted on the school platform. That means that it's an app that you download. So you can access this from your phone too, which allows you to work on the go, y'all. That's how I'm able to make money from anywhere, along with all the other people you see that's selling digital products. This is how, because you can access this from your phone. You can literally do everything from your phone if you needed to. You can post content because you got Instagram on your phone or any social media. You got this app on your phone. You can literally do everything from your phone if you needed to. But this is the program. It's self-paced. These are the modules, y'all. Very beginner friendly. It's broken down. I always tell people when they buy from me to go to this free mentorship module, because you do get free mentorship. And if you go through this module, it breaks down the digital marketing process and what exactly you're doing, how to find your niche and your target audience and all of that. You have a built-in chat bot, which is Roybot, is catered to RBA. So if you choose to resell RBA, this bot right here helps you come up with content. It helps you do all of this right here. And it's, like I said, it's catered to RBA to help you. Not only that, y'all have all of these other modules. Setting up your store, all of the Zoom trainings. You get access to all of these, y'all. Anytime they do these trainings, they're recorded, so you can always come get access. And then you got your mindset and all of these other ones. I'm not going to read them all, but y'all can kind of see. And then another reason I like RBA is because of the business courses. So all of these are free business courses, y'all. If you want to start a business on top of selling digital products, you can get enrolled in any of these courses for free. So if you wanted to start an Airbnb business, you could come here and enroll for free. Same with child daycare center, real estate, mobile gas, vending machine, virtual call center. These are all courses that I have access to for free. Once you join RBA, you don't pay extra for these. There's no monthly subscription. It's literally a one-time fee of $99, y'all, to get access to all of this. The whole program, all of the business courses, and all of the ebooks, plus the trainings. And the list goes on, y'all. There's a lot. So that's why I always tell people there's no reason you cannot get inside of RBA and find a way to make money. You actually should build multiple streams of income just from RBA because it's teaching you multiple streams of income. just from RBA. On top of that, you still have your PLR suite, which is where all of the ebooks are. Now, all of these are actual ebooks that open in Canva and you have full control, meaning you can do whatever you want with these ebooks, including price them how you want. And there's ebooks in all different kinds of niches. So, like I said, you have to be able to find a way to get in here and make money. You can learn how to start a business. You could sell ebooks. You can sell RBA, the whole program. Like there's multiple ways that you can earn income from just this one program. Let me know if y'all have any questions. But yeah, multiple ways, y'all. And on top of the ebooks, the faceless people, they give y'all faceless content, the videos, they've already found them, the reels and stuff like that. So you don't have to look for them. Or if you want to be face forward, then you don't even have to worry about that. Or if you want to do what I do, I'm face forward, but I also use AI. I use my AI twin at the same time to make content. So I do both. Here's a faceless mastery module. So if you do want to go faceless, it kind of breaks down how to do that. Email marketing, your sales mastery, 10 different ways you can make money just on Amazon. You have all of these other modules right here. Affiliate marketing, brand ambassador, how to be a life insurance agent, all things Canva. So if y'all don't know how to use Canva, they teach you in this program. All of your content, if you do want to market RBA, this is a training for beginners. And then you still have all of this, y'all, how to get grants, how to get funding, if you want to start a print on demand business, and then you still have all of these modules. And then this AI module is fairly new. They're still adding to it. So they're starting to teach AI in here too. And then these here are coming soon. So all of you have access to all of these, all of this content, y'all. $99. And if you do payments, only $25 because it'll break it into 4. And you don't get left behind. You still get access even on payments, y'all. Even on payments. But digital marketing, y'all, is not hard. Honestly, it's not hard. I don't want to say it's easy, but it's definitely not hard. People just overthink it. When you're new in the space and you're a beginner, people just overthink it naturally because if you don't know something, you automatically get overwhelmed and just think, "Oh my God!" But it's really not. Like once, almost everybody that has bought from me, they get in this and sometimes they're overwhelmed, sometimes they're not. But most people come back and they're like, "Oh yeah, I was really overthinking the process." Yep. So I would say just try not to get overwhelmed. As hard as it is, I know it's easier said than done, but it's definitely not as hard as it seems. I'm literally posting 3 to 6 second reels, y'all. That's how long the videos are. Very short on Instagram and the YouTube shorts. Really, really short videos with a hook on the screen, which is the text, capturing somebody's attention. And then in the caption is what I'm talking about, whether I'm selling whatever digital product I'm promoting. And then I post to my Instagram stories. I actually repurpose my same videos from Instagram to YouTube Shorts. So I'm not even having to work double. You see what I'm saying? I'm repurposing the same videos. I may change the caption and the song, but it's the same video, y'all. So you can actually do both platforms at the same time. Even TikTok, because it's the same format. So you just have to be smart about it and then figure out which platform works best for you. Because what works for somebody else may not work for you. And then not only that, y'all, you still have community. Even though this program you can get into it at 99, you still have the community tab where you can always come here and ask for help, read the announcements, any of that. So you have full support of an entire community of people. And a lot of people are in here doing really, really, really well. Here are some of the testimonials. This one was 5 minutes ago. I haven't even seen that one. Basically saying they wanted to share it with you. Honestly, can't believe how quickly things are moving. Joined our RBA a few weeks ago. And she says it feels surreal. She basically made over $7,000 in 1 week, y'all. And she joined a few weeks ago. So that's a new testimonial right there. Right here, 2 weeks in, and they're already making sales. They wrote this 2 days ago. I'm genuinely amazed. It's only been 2 weeks. I joined and already made $2,000 just now. This isn't about showing off. I just wanted to show what's possible. So that's another testimonial, y'all, of somebody who is joining less than 30 days, already making money. And most of these people, y'all, are new to digital marketing, new to this whole space. It's just they're getting in this program, they're using the modules, they're actually taking the time to learn, and they actually putting in the work. Honestly, $2,000 in 2 weeks. That's crazy. But a lot of y'all, $1,000 would change y'all's life every month. So you have to think about it like that. Like having that extra income. And most of these people, y'all, will probably end up surpassing their 9 to 5 income. That's usually what happens because they find other ways to make income because that's the goal. You don't want to just rely on one income, you want to have more than one. So once you master one, then you want to learn a different stream of income. Once you build multiple streams of income, you can walk away from that 9 to 5 if you want to. If you don't, you can do both. Why not make money at your 9 to 5 and here at the same time if you want to? And those were actually two new ones that I just seen. This person made 5 sales, 2 sales, and I'm just getting started. Making my first sale felt like a dream, but the second one proved to me that this was real. They said they remember when they joined Digital Wealth Academy in RBA. So they got Digital Wealth Academy too. But they're basically saying they made their 2 sales from here, y'all. So that's another example right there of being able to get in a program that's actually going to teach you and help you get those sales. Another person right here. This person made their own ebook. I released my ebook and it's been purchased 6 times already. And they probably learned the skills from here. So it's so many ways. You just have to find what you like, what you're passionate about, what you want to do, and run with it. Oh my God, I got my first sale and it feels so good. So another one right here, y'all. So that's I only show these to show y'all that it's possible. It's not just me saying it. There's complete beginners in here doing this. It's not just 1 or 2 people, y'all. There's a lot of people getting in the marketing space. If you look up digital marketing, it's a $1 billion industry. It'll tell you it's one of the top paying jobs, y'all. It's not going anywhere at all. At all. And especially with everything else going on in the world, baby, I want to do digital marketing. I don't got to worry about nothing being shipped. No physical products, y'all. We don't got to ship nothing. You don't got to buy inventory. You don't got to do any of that. You basically making a one-time investment into something that you're reselling because it's digital. That is how it works. That's why the profit margin is so high because you make a one-time investment and you resell the same product because it's a digital product, right? It makes sense. And all it takes is one sale to make your investment back. And then everything after that is 100% profit from here. And it's just that simple. Like once you make your money back, you already been made whole. Plus you got all this information. Now all you need to do is continue making sales. You're in the positive now, y'all. It doesn't require you having to go ship anything out. Like it literally teaches you how to automate your business. So that way you don't have to stop. I don't have to stop and do anything when people buy digital products from me because my business is automated, y'all. The products automatically get emailed, automatic follow-up emails. Like you literally are being able to take your freedom back, your time back, live your life and make money and not have to stop what you're doing to go ship out products and do all the things that it takes with a physical product business. Nothing wrong with a physical product business, but digital products is definitely working smarter, if that makes sense. And a lot of the people who have physical businesses are finding a way to make a digital product out of it, honestly. Yep, they are finding a way to do it. Another person got their first sale today. They put, I'm so grateful. Today, this was actually yesterday. Today, it says 14 hours. I'm so grateful today. I explained the great benefits of RBA, how it truly helped my business and mindset. And she just basically said that's how she made her first sale. Just by talking about it like I'm doing, y'all. That's it. That's all you got to do. 12,000, y'all. Over 12,000 in 1 week since joining RBA. The journey has been life-changing. 10 sales made today. I'm loving the RBA course. Grateful to be inside of the community. So that's just more positive testimonials. Another person with their first sale. Drop shipping. Somebody's learning drop shipping. 25,000 in just 1 month. I used to be a teacher, so y'all already know what that means because y'all know teachers don't get paid a lot. So not long ago, I came across a video of a stay-at-home mom making $120K per month through digital marketing. And she said, if I can do it, why not me? Took the leap and started learning. And now she's reached 25,000, over 25,000 in a single month. It still feels surreal. So that's basically just believing in herself and realizing she's seen somebody else doing it. So why not her, right? That's the same way y'all should be thinking. Same exact way. Same exact way, y'all. But let me know if y'all have any questions so far for me. If anybody does want to join RBA, y'all can always find it linked in my bio, y'all. Always. I always have it linked there. You can utilize Klarna. You can utilize Afterpay to break it down into payments. But it's always there for y'all if y'all do want to join and start learning how to do this, just like everybody else. Another person first RBA sale and growing momentum. Another person made sales today. This person said from loss to 2,000, and they were a newbie. I joined, had no clear plan, tried everything. Somebody in the community guided her, and that's when she made her first 290. Now I'm seeing consistent results, and I want to help someone do the same. So another person making money, another one. But y'all kind of get the point on the testimonials. I haven't seen these though, because they're all new. First sale in just a few weeks, 85,000 in sales. Somebody made their first digital planner. That's neat. Over 4,000 in a week. Right here, and they showed a little screenshots. But yep, y'all just have to be willing to learn, willing to invest. I just like to come on here and tell y'all what's possible, show y'all the program I'm talking about, show y'all testimonials, and then it's up to you at that point what you do with the information. But I'm always come on these lives, talk about it, answer y'all questions if y'all need help. But it's really up to you what you do with the information. Most people come back and buy later, or they'll send me a message. A lot of people like to go to Instagram and DM me after the fact, which is fine, and ask me questions. But I just like to show y'all what's happening, because a lot of people right now in 2025 are struggling, and there's no reason to be struggling financially when there's so many ways you can make money in the online space. Like, there's no reason for it. If you are, it's your, I hate to say it, it's your fault, because you should either be in the process of getting to your first sale, meaning you didn't start it, or you already making money. One of the two. If you just sitting back looking and complaining, it's your fault. Do you still resell UBC? And yes, niches. So I sell just in one niche, basically wealth. I teach people how to make money online. So I sell programs that are going to be beginner friendly and help people start and give them something they can sell if they wanted to. So I'm not really in multiple niches, but basically just the wealth niche. But I do resell UBC. I talked about it in the beginning of my live, Kendra. I was just saying that's how I started. I'm always going to stand by UBC. It's an amazing course. I always tell people if they have the means to buy UBC and invest with that one, I always tell them to do it. You can do payments with that one, but I always talk about this one too, because it's a second option for people. Because not everybody can, get approved for payments, and some people just feel stuck. So I promote UBC as my main course, and then I promote RBA as just kind of like my PLR community, but still, like I say, very valuable and beginner friendly. Either way you go. But yeah, I still sell UBC all the time. But it's not good to do multiple niches unless you're going to have multiple pages, because you may confuse the algorithm. So you don't want to have multiple niches. You just kind of want to, y'all, honestly, it's really not even about the niche. Like, you just need to know who your target audience is. Like, who are you targeting? Like, are you targeting women? Are you targeting young women? Are you targeting men? Old men? What, you just need to know who you're talking to, because the better you know your audience and who you're talking to, it's not going to matter what you selling, if that makes sense. You need to know who you're talking to so you can actually make content that converts. But yep, I'm just in one niche. Yep, just in one niche. But like I said, y'all, RBA, I have it on sale right now while I'm on live for only $99. $99, y'all. If anybody wants to join, you can find it in my bio. I guess I should link it in the chat, right? That would be smart, right? Typical me, waiting to the last minute. But yeah, so if anybody is interested in this program, if you catch it while I'm here, $99, y'all. That's it. If you use Klarna, use Afterpay, you can actually join for less than that with payments. And like I said, y'all, I've been using AI. So I did want to talk a little bit about AI because that's where I'm at in my journey. So I'm gonna talk about it. Like I've been using AI Twin to help me promote content. And when I tell you it's made my life easier, I'm just gonna be honest. People want to talk about, some people want to say, oh, that's not good. Let's don't do that, baby. Look, it's made my life easier. I'm able to have more time with my family. I'm able to not spend a lot of time picking up the camera, trying to create, trying to put on makeup, fix your hair, and do all the things. Like I literally can make content like that using an AI twin, which helps me. I'm not gonna always just use AI, but it definitely helps. A lot of people been asking about that program that I learned the AI from. That's the Face Forward AI program, y'all. That program is literally going viral right now. I got in that program. I learned how to do my twin. I learned how to create content. Now I've even learned how to make her talk and do speaking content, which is insane, y'all. And that program is actually on sale today, flash sale. I don't control the price of that because it's an affiliate, but she is doing a sale on that today until 10:59 Eastern. I mean Central. If anybody's interested in that, I don't know if I have anybody in the live right now that is interested, but maybe somebody will come across it later. But if you've been seeing like my AI shorts, that's the program I started with, Face Forward AI, which is also linked in my bio if anybody's interested in that. If anybody wants to see that, I can also show y'all that program while I'm online, like how it looks. But it's hosted on the same kind of platform, so it's gonna look similar. And when I tell y'all it's a game changer, it really is. I feel like if you using AI to come up with content ideas and you using AI as far as Chat GPT, I mean you can't be picky, right? You can't say AI is this and that, but you using it in Chat GPT, right? To get all your information and to help you with your hooks, help you with your captions and write your ebook. So what's the difference in using it to make a twin, right? It's still AI. So that's just my opinion on it. That is my opinion on it, y'all. But it's definitely made it easier. So if you're one of those people who maybe you already started your journey, because I get a lot of people who get in the Face Forward AI who've already started the journey, and they're face forward like me, and they just getting kind of burnt out with recording all the time and trying to keep up with the B-roll. Face Forward AI is going to teach you all about that, and then it's an affiliate, so you're able to resell it. You don't have to, but you're able to and earn commissions. But yeah, that's just a whole nother program, y'all, for the people who are actually, already starting this journey, may already be posting content and just trying to like kind of scale a business, make life easier. But there's so many ways, y'all, to do this and make it so simple. Like I know people who started out with AI twins. They never picked up the camera at all to record any content, and they have multiple pieces of content going out every single day, y'all, making money every single day and not recording shits because they simply using AI. That's it, y'all. Simply using AI. But this right here, y'all, like I said, I linked it in the chat for the people who are interested. If not, it's always in the bio. But this is RBA. If you join while I'm on the live, only 99. But let me know if y'all have any more questions for me about digital marketing. Right now I was just kind of showing like different testimonials of people who are literally making their first sale within weeks, y'all. Some within days. It really just depends. It really just depends. Somebody else 4 days ago got their first 5 sales. Somebody made 3K in this month. Beyond excited to share that I've hit 3,000 in sales this month. Y'all, the month not even over. 18 sales in 24 hours. Somebody said RBA is selling like hotcakes. That's funny. But yes, let me know if y'all have any more questions for me. If you're just joining, y'all, the program I have up is RBA, Royale Business Academy. If I have anybody in here that wants me to go back through it, the inside of the course, I can go back through it for y'all. I hate that my camera does not mirror. Like it doesn't mirror me. It looks awkward. I need the mirror feature. What? People are so freaking weird. Any last minute questions? Okay. That is neat. Y'all don't mind me, I'm multitasking. But yes, y'all, this is RBA. Once again, this is the community section. Then we have the classroom, which looks like this. Modules, y'all, that you can learn from. Super beginner friendly. You have free mentorship, how to set up your store, customer service, amongst all of this other stuff, y'all. Faceless mastery. All of your ebooks are here. You have tons and tons of ebooks to choose from. And all of these other modules right here on how to make money, y'all. So many different ways, different niches, business courses, and all of that you can make income from. And then all of these too. But yeah, this is on the school platform, so it may look similar or familiar if you already on the school platform. It's just a platform where people host their courses. It's an app, so you can get it on your phone too. But yep, that is how it looks. Like I said, while I'm on live, it's only $99 if you do want to join. But it's very, very, in my opinion, beginner friendly. I feel like it's easy to navigate. If you can read, you can do this, honestly. If you want to make money and get out of whatever situation you're in, whatever that may be, I would say start here because it's not going to cost you a lot and it's 100% profit. 100%. When you sell, you're making 100% of your own profit. 100%, y'all. Do I have any other questions? You just need to basically, like I said, know your target audience, know what niche you want to be in. Basically, you are the niche. I'm going to just be honest. You are the niche. If you just keep it that simple, it makes it easier. Be authentic. Post your journey, y'all. Don't try to get on here lying, talking about, oh, I made $1,000 if you know you haven't made $1,000. Like, literally, people like honesty. And then you have to keep up with the lie. Like, once you lie, now you got to keep up with the lie. So don't do that. Just be honest. You new, you starting out. This is the reason you starting. You tired of struggling. You want to quit your job. You want to be at home with your kid. Whatever the reason is, be honest. Post your journey. Whatever program you start with, post about what you learning. Teach people something. Your following will grow eventually before you know it. Somebody bought it from you simply because they related to you as a person because you on here being honest, right? And that's usually how it starts. And the next thing you know, you've made 5 sales, 15 sales, 30 sales, and now you done lost count. And now you're making more money than your 9 to 5 job. That's literally what happens, y'all. But when you try to lie and act like you've already made money and you haven't, it's just gonna make it worse for you, honestly. We all had to start from zero, y'all. Everybody started at zero. I started at zero. I started with zero income and zero followers because I started a brand new Instagram account. And the crazy thing is, I started faceless. I wasn't even posting videos of girls that look like me. I was posting Caucasian women. And I still made money as a faceless brand new beginner. So that's how I know it works, y'all. It works. If you put in the time, put in the effort, it works. It definitely works. Yep. So just kind of know where you want to go, where you want to start from. You can start from UBC, you can start from RBA. Either way, you learning, y'all. Either way, you learning. Either way, you're gonna have me as a coach. If you need help, I'm here to help you. You can access me in my DMs all the time, y'all. I can answer questions all the time. That's lifetime, y'all. You can send me a question. I'm gonna be more than happy to answer. Plus, help you if it takes me getting on Zoom with y'all to help y'all understand what's happening, y'all. This once you get in it and once you figure it out, it's so simple. You do have to put in work, but it's very, very simple. It's like one of the simplest business plans that I've ever done, y'all. Digital products, because it doesn't take a lot. It don't take a lot to start up. It don't take a lot of. There's no inventory. It's basically a fee. You buying a digital product that's teaching you that you can resell, and that's it. So it's not taking you like. It's basically one of the simplest businesses that you can do. I'm just being honest. Miss Robinson, hey, hope you are doing well. 2 weeks life change. I did use it. Oh, thank you. Yep, I remember clearly when you bought it. I truly remember. That's crazy, y'all, because I'm good with names. I may not be that good with faces, baby, but I'll be recognizing them names. Yes, it's definitely worth it. I keep trying to tell y'all, like, just in general, it's worth it to get into digital marketing. Whichever way you get in it, get in it. Believe me when I tell y'all that. Do your own research if you need to about digital marketing, but you have to get in it. It's a skill. That's all it is. Digital marketing is just a skill. And it's a high income skill at that. High income skill, meaning it's high income you can gain from this. I literally tripled my 9 to 5 income quickly. And now a year later, y'all, baby, what 9 to 5? Who finna work a 9 to 5? Not me. Not me. Not when I figured out so many ways that I can make money here in the online space. No. If one thing don't work, baby, I'm gonna try the next. I'm not. It's too many ways to get your phone. If you already up scrolling on social media all day, every day, and you're not making money from it, then or trying to at least in the process, it's your fault, basically. Because you shouldn't be scrolling for free. Don't just be scrolling on social media and you don't have a plan. I'm just saying. You better have a plan and be trying to make some kind of money. I'm not scrolling for free. Hey, folk gamer, long time. I know, right? How have you been? It's been a good little while. Some months. Some good months. I'm on here. I'm not on here in my normal time though right now. But yep, y'all. Like I said, I always say to start with UBC. If that's not optional, not an option, you have RBA, y'all. Just as good. Still going, just a different course taught by different people. And one is more focused on like multiple streams of income, PLR, and the other one is more on the skills. But they're both beginner friendly. I make money from both, y'all. You just have to start somewhere. That's the whole point. You got to start somewhere. And UBC just did a flash sale, y'all, $100 off for 2 days. If y'all missed it, it's y'all fault because I was promoting it. I was promoting it. It was only for 2 days. It was actually 1 day, and then they extended it last minute for 2 days. And some people took advantage. They saw it, but y'all can't say I didn't promote it. I went live. I talked about it, and I think I sent out an email, and I made content about it. So it was literally like y'all know UBC don't be doing no sales like that. They very rare, and they did a flash sale. It was $100 off the course, which is major. But I did promote it. It was like a few days ago. Yep, it was a few days ago. Do I have any questions? Does anybody want to see the AI community that I'm learning from? Or nah? Or no? Y'all, my desktop look a mess. You want to see the AI community, Miss Robinson? All right, let me share my screen. Hold on. Y'all, that AI ain't gonna lie. AI didn't change the game for me. Baby, who finna be recording all day? Not me. Oh no. Now the AI is on the scene. It has changed the game for me completely. All my latest reels on Instagram is all AI generated, baby. All of them. I'm just being honest. Yep. And Phase 4 AI, y'all having a flash sale right now too. Of course, I don't control that price, but it's on sale today too until the end of the day. So if y'all interested in AI, baby, if you got a digital product already and you want to make content with a twin or somebody that looks like you, this program will be for you. And you don't have to pick up your phone. You don't gotta record content yourself. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all can see it, cause my thing be blacking out. Can y'all see my screen or no? How much? Okay, thank you, Ms. Ryan. 141 is the price for the flash sale until tonight, 10:59 Central, 11:59 Eastern. Right here is this where they're talking about it. Father's Day 24-hour flash sale. So they did it for Father's Day. Yesterday was supposed to be one day, and she extended it one more day. But this is it, y'all. Phase 4 AI. This is how I learned how to create my twin. If y'all look at my most recent YouTube shorts or my most recent Instagram reels, all of them are AI generated with a twin. This is the program that I learned from. Everything. It's broken down. It's very simple to follow, y'all. Follow directions. It's like talking in a video where you can just pause and start and stop. Y'all, none of this stuff I knew how to do. I literally learned it all in here. I just recently learned how to make my AI twin talk and did like a talking video on Instagram. I learned it from the module in here that they just added. So this program is also on the school platform too. That's why it looks similar. It's also on the school platform, so you can access it from your app, from the phone too. But it's teaching you how to get an image from text to image, how to train your twin. It's teaching you how to use an image to get your image. It's telling you how to go from image to video. It's telling you how to create a custom model. Faceless, if you faceless and you want to brand a person that looks like you, or the good thing now with this is if you faceless and you want to have a consistent character, a consistent person, but which is still faceless, now you can learn how to do it here. You can like build a twin. If you want it to look like you, it can look like you, or you can just build a random person if you don't want your face in it. But that'll be your person all the time. So that way you don't have like a bunch of random people on your page. So that's another way to do it. It's telling you how to do multi-twin where you can have two AI people in one video. Like if you wanted to collaborate with somebody, how to put your brand in there, like with text. Like if you have a specific brand name, it's teaching you how to add it, how to use Canva and AI, because believe it or not, you can do stuff in Canva. This is the talking one that they just added yesterday. Y'all literally got in here as soon as they added it and learned it and made a video that quick and posted it yesterday. How to do mini movies where you can do different scenes, how to do talking head videos, how to create your own chat GPT bot. Then they give you some hooks and captions if you want to promote Phase 4 AI. And then you got these right here too. And then I think they just started to do a Spanish module, but that's how it looks, y'all. That's the program that I'm learning from when it comes to the AI. She said, she said, then changed it. I can't wait to get mine. Changed it. What are you talking about, Miss Robinson? Wait, for how much? Yeah, so I just learned that. So I had a twin. If you look at if y'all go to my Instagram account and look, I had a twin, but she was never talking, right? She was just doing the little movements in the video. But one of my recent videos, she's talking. I learned it from here, how to get her to talk and how to sync the lips. So yeah, it's a lot you can learn, y'all. So this paired with digital products, y'all, you can make so much money and not have to lift a finger when it comes to like your camera and recording yourself. Because you build a twin, once you train your twin to look like you don't have to keep training her. Now you just come up with prompts for different scenes, different outfits and stuff like that. And once you get good at it, y'all, it becomes easier, honestly. Or you can just generate images if you wanted to. But this paired with a digital product, y'all, It's crazy. I'm telling y'all. You can do so much, so much, so much. And they have a community too, y'all. So it's not like you get left. You basically still have a community of people for this program too. And this is an affiliate. So not only can you use this for learning, you can make money off of it. It's 70% commission, but up to 90. 70% is good though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but you can earn up to 90. Like once you, it's certain stuff you gotta meet, but it starts out at 70. And then you have your community section right here. And this program is fairly new, y'all, and it's growing like crazy. But yeah, they have the same thing where people can come in here. People are sharing like they little twins that they create. And as you see, a lot of new members, y'all, joining. First day, new member. There's a lot. And that's just the people who are actually announcing that they knew. Some people, if you like me, y'all, I don't never type in these things. I should, but I don't. Another new person right there. But yeah. And then I like it because it teaches you multiple ways to do this with not just one program. Because some people may like one program over another one, if that makes sense. Somebody just crossed in sales. I'm showing y'all this to show y'all that people actually selling this program, making money too. 62 sales in 17 days. And she put a little screenshot up, y'all, because it's an affiliate. So she made 60, she sold it 62 times. So not only are you able to create your twin to work for you, you can actually make money from it, y'all. 21st sale in 32 days. And the thing about this is, once you start making that twin, baby, people want to know how you did it. I'm just being honest. People be asking me all the time, how did you do this? What program did you use? And they be want to know. So when you have something you can promote, if they want to do it, they'll buy it, right? That person right here, she made 2,500 by selling it 21 times. Another person got a sale, 4 sales, made 4 sales without even having a AI reel posted yet. That's crazy. $14 sales in 28 days. First sale with under 400 followers. Another first sale, y'all. Somebody said she's talking. 3 times they sold it. So yeah, I love this program because it was easy to follow, if that makes sense. 802 weeks from selling this. Another first sale from this. Somebody said, I'm blown away. I absolutely in love with this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, it's making people lives easier because that way we're not having to just pick up the camera all the time and have B-roll. But yeah, that's just an example of that, y'all. I hate to kind of switch to different programs because people get a little confused sometimes. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about them going to, but you never know because you see how it's marked out because we don't control it, right? So I would say get it now. If anybody's interested in this, get it today because it's 141 right now. It's 20% off. The price that we've been selling it for is 177, but today and yesterday is 141. But I don't know. You never know. It's worth the increase though. So I can see them in the future increasing this to a set price. I don't think they would go up too high, but I would definitely say join it now because you know when it first comes out, it's always lower, and then once they start adding more value, it could change. But yeah, that's how I would think of it if I were y'all. If anybody's interested in Phase 4 AI, y'all, it's in my bio. It's linked in my bio. It's by itself, so you can see it. I can link it in the chat too for anybody. But I would say if you in the space already selling digital products and you feeling burnout or you faceless or you just want to have a twin and you can create content from your phone, your computer, I would say join Phase 4 AI too. If you want to do that. For me, I was starting to get burnt out, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was starting to get burnt out, but I was going because you know I'm making this how I make my money, right? But whether or not you make your money like this or not, we human. So I was getting burnt out with just having to always, oh, I ain't got no B-roll. I ran out. So now I got to record, you know? Now I can be busy. I can be gone. I can be on vacation. Baby, I can whip up a reel with my twin in any scenery and have content ready to go. I still got to do my caption and hook, but the video is there. I don't have to worry about, oh, I got to go scramble and make B-roll. Or, oh, I don't want to show up with a bonnet on my head. So now I got to get dressed and do makeup, you know? So it helps you avoid all that. And if you want to be faceless and you want to have a brand like with a specific person, it will be good for you too, because you can build a specific twin, and then every time you make content is that similar face, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's very, I'm glad I came across it because I kept seeing it. I'm gonna tell y'all honestly how I got in this, because I was already knowing a little bit about the twins because I was seeing it. But then I was like, why my twin don't look like that? Like mine was looking rough. Like if you look at my old twins, they're looking old. I'm like, I don't look that old. What the hell? Like what? Why is mine looking like that? And I would see people on the internet, y'all, and I would go down their feed when I know they're using a twin. I'm like, dang, her twin look consistent every time. I was like, it look good. And then I would go find somebody else's page. It would be the same thing. I would be like, dang, her twin look good. And I was in the back of my mind, I'm like, what the fuck? What are they doing? Right? Like, I'm just being honest. I'm gonna tell y'all what sold me on this, because y'all know you gotta be sold. That's anything. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And I kept trying to research. But the constant denominator, because I'm a research, y'all. When I see people doing good with their twin, I'm like, let me go to their bio and see what the hell they got, because it's gonna tell me what they're using. So every time I would go to somebody's page that had their nice looking twin, consistent background looking all nice, twin looking just like them, I'm like, let me go look at they store. Phase 4 AI. I found somebody else. Phase 4 AI. It just kept being Phase 4 AI. So then I'm like, what the hell they got going on in Phase 4 AI that I don't know, you know? So it makes you curious. And I'm like, baby, I got to get in here. I got to learn. So I bought it from somebody. That's exactly what I did. I was like, I'm buying it. And then that way I redid my twin. That's why my twin started to look different. And then it looked more like me, and it didn't have me looking all old. And I was like, okay, I see y'all. And then people started asking me, girl, how you doing that? And then I had Phase 4 AI, which is an affiliate that I could recommend to them. And that's how I've been able to sell it, y'all, from the content that you're gonna use anyway, because you buying it to do your twin, right? And do your reel. So people gonna want to know, because you're gonna let some of your videos, people gonna know, you're gonna let them know it's your twin. That's the whole point. This is my AI twin. I'm working smarter, not harder. And people, when they see you enough, they like, well, damn, how'd she do that? And then you direct their butts to Phase 4 AI. That's how it works. Yep, it was time. Right. It was a win either way, right? Because I didn't get it to sell it. I'm just being honest. I got it because I had to figure out what the hell was going on, because I needed my twin to do right, because I'm trying to do that so that I don't have to record content, but I want my twin to look nice. So I honestly did not buy it with intentions on selling it at all. I was like, I just need to get in here so that my content look good and my twin looks good. And then the fact that I was able to do the affiliate, I'm like, okay, well, it's a win-win. So that's exactly how it happened. And that's how you got to view things sometimes. And then you have no choice but to promote it, because you using your twin in your content most of the time. But that's kind of how it worked, y'all. And it was everybody that I see using Phase 4 AI, they twin looks amazing. How do you make it look better? Do you have to tweak or keep taking pictures? So it depends. So when you train it, if it doesn't come out how you want it, it's either your pictures are not good quality, you didn't upload enough pictures, you know what I mean? So it could be different things, because I had that happen to me. Like I tried to train a twin and it didn't look how I want. It didn't look like, I didn't feel like it looked like me. And I redid it. So I took different pictures. So you can either try different pictures, or you can, it's best, the more pictures you upload during the training, the better chances your twin gonna look. So I would say 15, 20 pictures at least. And try to do like different things in the pictures. Try to do like a lot of face shots, but make sure you incorporate like body shots too, because if not, what happens is your twin might have the right face, but it's going to be hard for you to generate the right body type for you, if that makes sense. So I would say put body type in it too. You could alter it sometimes and make the body type different, but why do that if you want to get it perfect? That's less times you got to regenerate. So if you do body type and then like put some of you smiling, so that way if your twin smile, it's not like, you know how sometimes your twin look just like you when you got resting face, and then as soon as it smiled, it's like, who the hell is that? That's probably because you didn't put no pictures of you smiling, so it don't know how you smile, right? So yeah, I would say just do a variety of pictures. Yeah. You don't have to do body at all. You don't have to. But if you want your twin to have the right body type, a higher chance of having the right body type, you can. But honestly, you don't have to, because I'm gonna be honest, the way it works, you can prompt it to say, hey, like if you generate a twin and it's too you like it, but it's too skinny, because it happened to me all the time. I'm like, baby, I'm not that skinny. You're gonna have to put some little hips on that or something. You can give it a prompt to say, hey, make my twin full hips, full thighs, and sometimes it'll do it automatically. So you don't necessarily have to. Yeah. Because sometimes it's still gonna it'll generate you most of these sites generate you 4 images at a time if you prompt it like that. So it'll make you look the same in all of them, but it'll give you like different body types, different poses. Yeah, once you start using it, you kind of get used to it, honestly. Yeah, but once you learn how to put the prompts in, it makes it easier. And y'all, the key to this is ChatGPT. Once again, baby, when you go to do your scenes and you don't know what to say, go ask ChatGPT. Be like, look, I got an AI twin. I need a prompt for an image. I need you to help me come up with a prompt. It'll do a whole scene for you, the clothes, the outfits. And if you don't like it, then just switch it up. But that's how I get my prompts and outfits. I use ChatGPT and I use Pinterest. Thank you, Miss Robinson. Yep, I use ChatGPT and I use Pinterest for outfit inspiration. So you can use Pinterest if you see an outfit you like. You can take that outfit idea and talk to ChatGPT and say, "Hey, this is what I want to be wearing. This is how I want my hair. This is what I want to be." And ChatGPT will write the prompt, and then all you gotta do is copy and paste it. So y'all, it's not as once you start doing it, it gets easier. It definitely gets easier. All right. Okay, I gotta do my 7-time order today. Okay, yep, no problem, Ms. Robinson. Thank you for being here. Y'all make sure anybody that's in here, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. If you have questions and I'm not on the live, just send me a DM over there. You can find my Instagram also linked in my bio. But I am fixing to get off. I'm gonna wait to see if I have any other questions from anybody. Like I said, RBA, if you need a digital product, RBA, y'all. RBA, $99. RBA is gonna give you a digital product. It's actually gonna give you a lot. You're gonna have access to hundreds and hundreds of ebooks. So you have no reason not to have something to sell. Hundreds and hundreds of ebooks. If you don't have a digital product, start there. If you want to use an AI twin, build an AI twin and learn all about that, I would say join Phase 4 AI, y'all. That's my recommendation. Anybody can do this, y'all, because the whole point of these programs is they teach you. They teach you. They teach you what to do. That's the whole point. They teach you. But any last minute questions, y'all? If not, I'm about to go. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining the live. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.